He is actually an incoming college freshman taking BS Entrepreneurship in DLSU. And just a few more days for his summer vacation. He will be starting school soon. He is an aspiring Filipino entrepreneur desiring to make an impact in the future. He loves reading books and personal development as he believes this will be the key to his success. And lastly, he also enjoys various physical activities such as mountain biking and exercising as well. So, friends, wouldn't you want to learn something new from a very young speaker and how to impact people in these new times as well? So, without any further ado, please welcome with your virtual applause our speaker for this evening, Chino Tolentino. Hi, Chino.
Hi, Clark. Good evening. Key takeaways from the book is building relationships is an art, and this book can really help you. Building relationships is an art, right? Because there's just no one way to do it. There's no one size fits all. It's kind of you kind of have to put a little bit of this and a little bit of that, and put a little bit of spice in there. So again, it's a building relationships is an art, and this book can really, really help you. This book can serve as a handbook to a lot of people. After reading the book, you get a clearer picture of the things not to do and what to do. So again, this book really just really serves as a handbook to a lot of people. And people are unique, but they collectively like certain actions. So each individual are different from each other, right? But most people like the same things, like getting praised, getting acknowledged, right? And remembering their names. So, yeah. So, again, the book actually talks a lot, way more. And this is just scratching the tip of the iceberg. But unfortunately, time bound wise, I don't want to take up like 2 hours of your time trying to discuss every single piece of advice, but here is a short summary of them, which is to listen longer. Listen longer. Remember the thing with my friend with his Instagram account, and he just ranted on, and then he showed me all of his businesses. Praise. People love getting praised. Smile. Even though you're not getting seen, it changes your intonation. So remember to smile. Rain with names. Don't be like my tito and break hearts. Remember to always remember names. Never say never say you're wrong because people usually react defensively to these. Admit fault quickly, and again, quickly, not tomorrow, not next week. Admit fault quickly. And lastly, remember to surrender credit because people like getting acknowledged for their hard work. So, with that being said, thank you and thank you. And my last ending question is, which of these ideas are you most excited to use in the future? Thank you.
Wow, Chino, very, very insightful things that you have taught us.
Thank
Thank you
you.
so much. So, wow, maybe some of you guys might have some questions for our speaker. Maybe we could entertain a few of them, especially to our younger audience as well. But it is wonderful to learn some insights of it's truly universal. While you are still a very young student, but what you have taught us can be used not only in school projects, but also to corporate world or to personal or small businesses. It's nice to hear and learn from what you have graciously shared to us as well. So I see a few questions here. Maybe you could share some of your stories as well. Dr. Well is asking, what is your style to have more customers of your churros?
Hi, I just wanted to say that I'm sorry. I only saw the chat now. I didn't know that while I was speaking there was people chatting. But again, to address my dad's question, it's all in the product. No, I'm just joking. One 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 lesson that I learned from selling here in the subdivision is that business is not just about what's if your product is great, but business is about people. And one of the things that I really try to do in my business here is that I try to connect with my customers. I try to in Tagalog, kamusta? Oh, I try to like ask, how do you say that? But I usually go the extra mile. I don't just go like, okay, thank you for ordering, and then I usually just leave. Some of them would even cuento me about how their kids love my products and etc. And I usually try to connect in that way. So I always connect.
Wonderful. Thank you for that. It's a very good lesson, no? So that is true. He's also asking, how has the books in CZG helped you out?
I really like books truly. I think they're here. I have the book right here. Books are so concentrated with pieces of information. And if life is a game, I feel like books are just cheat codes that you just have to read. They're instant upgrades and knowledge that is extremely useful to your day-to-day basis.
Okay. Olive is asking about social media. Does social media create, too good to be true image of oneself, especially for your generation? So, what are your thoughts about social media?
I kind of actually cut my social media because you get addicted to it and stuff. So too good to be true. I'm not so sure. I'm sorry. Can you elaborate?
Maybe does it
Like
paint a picture that is better than what is really happening, or
please unmute me by Tita Olive.
okay, just a second here. I will facilitate that.
Oh, hi, everybody. Hi, CHINO.
Good evening.
Yeah, good evening. Oh, you did a phenomenal job. You're so eloquent and you love books. I think you're really headed for the right direction. And you have incredible parents who are your role models. My question is really, I'm curious about your age. You're very, very young. And what we're hearing is that social media, especially Facebook, post or you hear stories, it's always the best thing that's ever happened, because we know that no one's going to post about the worst thing that's ever happened. And we know that life is really full of bad things. I mean, that's part of life. You can't have a perfectly wonderful life all the time. But because Facebook is all about this too good to be true environment, it creates what parang among people, not just depression, or it makes you guys yung age nyo feel dissatisfied. Heard of that it causes some kind of dissatisfaction because it's not real. What do you say about that for your age? I mean, candidly, he did not prepare for his question. I'm just I'm just curious.
Right. Yeah. So Right. I actually super agree with that. I mean, who would post like their ugliest picture in their phone, right? Obviously, you'll filter through and this picture maganda yung angle ko dito. Oh, this
Yeah,
picture maganda yung lighting.
exactly.
So yeah, I actually agree with it because of course, with if you browse, like I said, I don't browse social media
Yeah,
anymore. But yeah, before of course, it creates this perspective where wow, a lot of people out there are perfect,
yeah.
right? But again, that's far from reality. I think I just keep in mind that of course not everything in Facebook, not it's it's of course filtered.